Hi guys, this is Mrs. Abrams, and this lesson is for third grade. This is the elements of design, and we're going to be talking about line and different ways that you can use line um, in your projects. So there was a handout like this, and this was an example of what I did, and I want you to create your own. But what you do is you start with a piece of drawing paper, and just make a dot in the middle of your paper like this, and then you can either take a ruler, or if you don't have a ruler, you can just use a piece of paper or a magazine, and you're just going to divide this up into, I don't know, let's say 1, 2, 3, like 9 sections. You don't have to do that many, you could do 6. So I'm just going to draw straight lines from the edge of my paper to the dot like that. Can you see that? So it's kind of like a pinwheel kind of thing. It's going to fan out. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3. I got 6 here. All right. So it's like a burst. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to create a design using different kinds of line. So what kind of lines can we use? We could use a zigzag line. So I'll do one with a zigzag line. So there's my zigzag line. We could do a wavy line. We could do circles. And circles a line because it starts at one point and it continues around. It's also a shape. We could do straight lines. Just following my straight lines going back towards the middle. We could do diagonal lines, lines that are at an angle. And I don't know, let's see, we could do a line that comes down in the middle and then goes back out. Like V's, spread out V's. Okay, just like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to color in and make patterns, because color is a element of design and art. And so now I'm going to use colors, and I'm just going to color it in. You can create patterns, do whatever you want, and play around with it. So I'm going to use markers, but you can use whatever you have: crayons, colored pencils. You could even use paint. You could do mixed media. You could do like crayons, and then do the crayon resist method, where whatever you color in with a crayon, if you put watercolor paint over it, the paint won't stick to where you have your crayon. You could do something like that. So I'm just coloring it in. I'm rushing, but I want you to take your time. And just a reminder, like all these lessons that I'm giving you, I don't expect you to sit down and do them all in one day. We only meet for art once a week during the school year, and we only have it's a 40-minute time block, but usually there's like 10 minutes for cleaning up, so it's usually about 30 minutes of actual work time. So you could start one of these projects and work on it for a little while. And then if you get tired or if you've got something else to do, that's fine. Just put it down and you can pick it up and work on it again next week. I only expect you to work on these projects once a week. Okay? No stress. So I just started coloring that in. I'm going to do a background color. Again, I'm going super fast. I don't want you going fast. I want you to take your time. Because these will look really nice if you take your time and you color it in solid so there's no white showing. Again, right now, I'm going really fast. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going and keep working. Change it up, use different colors. Or if you want, you can use the same two colors. It's entirely up to you. You can play around with it. So let's see, I'll do one more just to show you. Let's see, I'll do yellow. So I'll do a pattern with this one. So a pattern is something that repeats. Okay. So a pattern can be repeating colors. It could be repeating lines. It could be repeating shapes. Just so long as it repeats. Okay, so I'm doing repeating colors. Again, I'm going fast. So I did a color pattern, yellow, orange, yellow, orange, yellow, orange. So just play around with this, just have fun, fill it all in, best coloring, or if you want to do the paint, you could do the paint. Maybe try one of those alternative paints that I shared with you guys. You could use food coloring and water, you could do coffee grinds and water. You could do, if you guys have beets at home, you could boil it, have somebody at home, an adult, boil some beets, and then you can use the water from the vegetable because it'll turn red or yellow depending on the kind of beet that you have. So I had shared that with you guys, the alternative paints that you could do. So just play around and have fun and share me a picture when you're done, okay? Because I really enjoy seeing your artwork, and some of you have been sharing with me on Schoology, and I really appreciate that because I miss you guys and I want to stay in touch and I want to see what you're doing, okay? All right, have a great day. This is Mrs. Abrams. Bye.